What's up, guys? It's Jay with Pressure Washing Mastery. We are up late tonight. I've been putting something together for you guys to use in your everyday business. It's going to be something that's going to help a lot of you guys that don't know your exact numbers. All right, so what you're seeing here is a cost per job pressure washing spreadsheet. Now, it's come to my attention. It's very apparent whenever I get people that want help with their business and they get in touch with me and I start helping them. They have no idea of their numbers. And this is very important. Cody at Southeast, he touched on this in a live that I seen earlier today. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make something that the everyday guy should be able to use, and or they can get their wife to do it at the very least. Everybody's used basic spreadsheets. I have made it so simple. It costs nothing besides buying it from me one time. This isn't free. I am selling it to you. It's $25 to use it, but once you get it, you have it. I have put all the formulas in to break down your daily costs and to break down what your actual profit is. So the way I have this set up here is you put in your estimate. You put in the number. Let's say this is a $300 house wash. You put this in. Cost to acquire the customer. We'll say this come in from a Google local service ad for $50 for the call. So you paid $50 for this customer. Allocated time to complete the job. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm still going to go through it with you. I just put 1 hour. Anybody with a 12-volt pump, in my opinion, should be able to get a house wash done within about 40 minutes or less. But I just put an hour. Okay. Total SH for the job, I just put $35. I think that's pretty reasonable for a single house wash. For a basic house, you're pretty standard, 3,000 square foot. I just put $35. You can up this, you can lower it to what the actual cost is whenever you go to do the job and you calculate how much HH you're going to use. Total technician pay, this is going to be how much you either pay yourself or how much you pay your technician per hour. If you pay him per job, you would put this in here as well. Now, I also put the monthly insurance cost. So you would put your monthly insurance. The average, I think, is in between $150 to $250 a month. For most guys out there, depending on where you are and how old you are. How many miles do you drive to and from the job? If you only drive to the job, then you would just put the amount of miles going to the job. This does factor into your total daily maintenance cost for your vehicle and skid and all your stuff. Monthly truck payment, monthly skid payment, you would put those two payments right here. If you have one, if you don't, you would put 0 for each of them. This all goes into the formula. Monthly CRM cost, I pay $70 a month from Arcade with add-ons that I got. So then we go down here to daily rig cost. I have the formula input up here to where it calculates what you input in the yellow fields and breaks it down to the daily cost. So this is how much you need to make daily to get by. This is just your rig, your truck, and your trailer or skid you're using. Technician costs, basically what this formula is, it's going to be the hourly rate times how many hours you put in here. Daily maintenance costs, this is broken down by 5% of your total job. I do that because I think you should set aside a certain percentage in a separate bank account for your maintenance. If you're not doing that, then by Murphy's Law, he's going to sneak into your warehouse's little back room and he's going to get you. And you're not going to be prepared for the big maintenance costs. Say a motor blows, anything. That's $5.40. You tell me you can't put that in a bank account whenever you close a $300 job, you know what I mean? Daily insurance costs, this is just your monthly insurance divided by the days in the month. Daily CRM costs, $2 a month. If you're at my number, $70. Total cost to do the job, as you can see, it's a very long string of numbers. This is basically the total cost it's going to take you to do your $300 job. $146 based off these numbers that I've got in here. Obviously, you would only change these numbers and it would change automatically for you. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you guys. Rate per hour, this is basically your amount of profit times the amount of hours it's going to take to do the job. This is the rate per hour. If you want that stat, if your business is making above $100 an hour, you really want to be at the $300 mark, but $150 an hour for the business is not bad. Remember, this is a business. It's not a job. The profit, this is estimate minus your total cost, and it'll automatically do that. So if I change this to $540, you can scroll down and see it automatically change the profit and the rate per hour. Did you see that? Now, if I up this to, let's say it cost me $150 to land this customer, look at that. It changes automatically. So I hope this helps you guys out. I wanted to make something that could be of use to most people. I put down here to only change the yellow fields. It's just like my cost per mile spreadsheet for my trucking audience that comes to the channel. Make sure you go to the link if you need something like this and purchase it there. This is going to help a lot of you guys out because a lot of you guys don't even know your numbers. You don't know your numbers. And again, leave a comment down below. I'm going to keep this video super quick, super fast. Anything that I'm missing, and I will add it to this, and I will post the link to purchase this from me down below as well. I know a lot of you guys don't like spreadsheets, but it's very important that you know these numbers. I made it so easy. Once you buy it from me one time, you don't have to pay for a software. You don't have to do all that stuff. You literally pull this up or have your HR person or your wife or whoever pull this up when you get a call and you enter it in. You can use Google Sheets, which is free. If you pay for Microsoft Excel or have that on your computer, you can use that as well. You just download the file after you purchase it and you open it in those two softwares. I wanted to provide something to the pressure washing world that I create. This is pretty simple, but it's much needed. So if you want something else made, a different sheet, let me know and I'll see if I can make it. If you want something else added to the expenses, let me know and I can do that as well.